guys, Nick Curtis here again, bringing you another video about the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG and the newest product to hit the shelves here in the form of a new structure deck from Konami, Gates of the Underworld. This deck makes it so that Dark World decks can now be Tier 1 competitive. They've always been in the shadows, lurking, and people are trying to make successful decks with them. Now they're definitely Tier 1 with the support cards that come out of here. A lot of new cards, great reprints from both ends of the spectrum. You're going to love this. YCS Columbus is Saturday. It's definitely considered one of the top contenders for the weekend going into it. If you play on Dueling Network, there's a lot of people playing this as well because you get the cards in there beforehand to test with. Definitely a great deck to pick up through our website. It's already for sale there. I'll put the link in the description down below. So let's open up and show you what you get for your money. It's definitely worth it, guys. Alright guys, we're going to open up the deck and show you what you get, like I said. So here's the deck for you. Gates of the Underworld structure deck from Konami, just released today. Great artwork on there, obviously the new monster, Graphic Dark Lord of the Dragon World. You'll see in a minute here. So we're going to open this to show you what you get. Your full list is on the back if you see one in stores. Like I said, open it for camera time to save that. So let's show you what you get here. Obviously, you get the deck, which is important. You get the new rule book. You might want to review that because of the new stuff that's been coming out lately, like Exceed monsters, for example, Zixies, as they pronounce them. You get the insert of the list of cards in here and strategies, how to use the deck, how to further customize your deck with booster packs and other sets. And you get the paper playmat, which actually isn't that bad this time. You see you got Graph on there. Not bad artwork at all for the paper mat this time. So let's open up and show you what you get in the deck here. The new ultra rare Dark World guy, you get, not necessarily Dark World, but you know what I mean. Graphic Dark Lord of Dark World. Let me read you here. It's a long effect, so I'll read this to you here. You can special summon this card from your graveyard by returning one face-up Dark World monster you control to the hand, except Graphic Dark Lord of Dragon World. If this card is discarded to the graveyard by a card effect, target one card your opponent controls, destroy that target, then if the card that was discarded from your hand to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, if this guy is, look at one random card in your opponent's hand, then if it was a monster, you can special summon to your side of the field. So you can generate a lot of advantage off just a single card. 2700 attack, level 8 by himself. I mean, it's a great card. You run these in the deck, obviously. Snow, one of the new cards in the deck as well. Snow says if this card was discarded to the graveyard by a card effect, that's the problem-solving text you're going to see on these cards now. It definitely helps out judges. I'm pretty sure they're thankful for that. So if this card was discarded from your hand to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can target one monster card in your opponent's graveyard. Then you can add one Dark World card from your deck to your hand, and special summon that target, if any, in face-up defense position. You run these in the deck. Great card. New to the TCG, obviously. Ceruli, Guru of Dark World. His effect is, if this card is discarded to the graveyard by a card effect, special summon this card from the graveyard to your opponent's side of the field in face-up defense position. When this card is special summoned by the effect of a Dark World card, your opponent must discard one card. So you can generate a lot of +1s off that guy, obviously, too. Zuri, the 1800 attack Dark World guy, Normal Monster sees a reprint, as well as Renge. Scar gets a reprint. Kahiki is in here. Gren, a lot of these guys you should be familiar with already from the past sets. Brow, great card for the deck. Beige, Braun is in here. You get a reprint of Silva, Warlord of the Dark World, plus you get gold Woolord of the Dark World. Sorry, some of these names are pretty confusing for me. Rainbox, Overlord of Dark World. This card is a great reprint as well, overdue. Valil is in here. One of the great reprints in the deck as well is a common Tragodia. Previously only available as a magazine card from the Shonen Jump magazines, or as an ultimate rare from the Turtle Packs, if you remember. Great reprint. Sangan again. You get Nidorya, Goblin King, Grave Squirmer, Card Guard, previously only available as a secret rare. Another great reprint. You get a common Battle Fader in here. So, let alone you buy 3 of these decks, you got to place that Battle Fader. Great buy on that for alone. The main card that makes Dark World broken also, the Gates of Dark World. Read this to you. It's a field spell card, obviously. All fiend monsters gain 300 attack and defense. Once per turn, you can banish one fiend-type monster from your graveyard, discard one fiend-type monster, then draw one card. So you essentially replace the card in the graveyard with another fiend, get to draw one card, and if it's discarded, if it's Dark World, for example, you'll probably get an effect off of it. So a lot of plus generation off of this. Dark World Lightning, Gateway to the Dark World, you get 2 of those. Dark World Dealings, great reprint in here. Allure of Darkness, obviously for the whole dark theme in the deck. Card Destruction. Terraforming to go get the gates. Dark Eruption. Dark Scheme. This is a new interesting trap card actually. It might be utilized, may not. It's kind of catchy. Your opponent can discard 1 card to negate this card's effect, so no matter what, it becomes a 1-for-1. Or otherwise, both players draw 2 cards. Discard 2 cards and then draw 2 cards. So if the opponent allows that to go off for you, you know, you can possibly discard 2 Dark World guys to get their effects, draw 2 cards. It could be a lot more dangerous to them than making an even 1-for-1 trade-off. The Forces of Darkness is in here. Deck Devastation Virus, great reprint. We just saw it also reprint recently in Gold Series 4 as well, but it doesn't hurt with the theme of the deck, obviously. Eradicator Epidemic Virus. You get a copy of Mind Crush. Dark Deal. Transmigration Prophecy, players from about a year ago when Inferno decks were big. You remember this is a side deck card, great tech. Escape from the Dark Dimension. This will, you know, bring back your remove from play guys. Real great. It works with the Gates of Dark World, obviously. And Dark Bribe also gets another reprint as a common. Never hurts to have place a Dark Bribe around no matter what the form, so also a great reprint in the deck as well. So as you can see, obviously, with new reprints such as Yugioh and necessary old ones such as Dark Bribe, you get the key cards, the new Dark World monsters, the new field spell, everything. Great deck. Definitely recommend you pick these up in 3s. It's a competitive deck, as you'll see from YCS Columbus. This Saturday, I imagine there's going to be quite a bit of them topping. Yeah, people are ready, but they're still pretty devastating if you've run into them online at all, or even familiar with the archetype. Definitely recommend you look it up. So definitely pick up 3 of these guys from AlternateGames.com. This is Nick Curtis signing off. Play hard or go home, guys.